Let's see if I can find more of those hogs or spitters. There are mushrooms, and there are 2 spitters. Not sure how much alien protein I could get from that. There's a yellow power slug. Another spitter. Not sure where exactly I am now on the map. 2 more spitters. I guess that should be enough killing for now. This is iron ore pure. I wonder if there's another one anywhere nearby. And I wonder how close I am to drilling oil. This might be the end of the world, as we know it. Might also just be water, I don't know. Not sure if this is completely underwater or if there might be some little islands with oil to be mined. So still about 1,000 meters that way. But I guess I might build some platforms there soon. And also I will mark this as a iron ore deposit. Maybe there's another one. Two pure iron ore deposits. I think this will potentially give me 480 iron ore per minute. I might just build a little miner Mark II. Yes, 240 iron ore per minute for one of them, and the other one will have the same. I guess I will still add a marker to the map. And I wonder why parts of the map are not unlocked, even though I certainly went through them. One of my ideas for the next to-dos would be building this platform where the factory cart is standing further to the left, extending it all the way over there, and then going north. And someday I will reach the oil drilling islands, certainly. I might also try scanning for oil again once I'm here and then seeing whether it might be also close enough in another place, but I don't think so. I think this up there would still be the best option. Quartz cave. I wonder how far that would be from the desert, rocky desert. I will just save the game just in case. And now just try to find back. Might even take a little detour. And if I find more creatures that might not be too bad for me, might just accidentally hit them. And now I have more of those remains. There's another yellow power slug. I guess that's a big one. This gave me 3 hog remains. Sadly, I still find more creatures. But I will leave this one alive. And there is my big bridge. Might even be able to go to where I can walk up that bridge. Still took some damage. I guess I didn't decelerate enough with the jetpack. I want to take a look at how well this is all working. I wonder whether I might need another pumping up. This looks weird. This shouldn't be so glitchy. It is not standing in water, at least the ladder isn't. But there's some kind of weird shadow going on. Or light effect, I don't know. Fluid buffer is full. I might just try to connect this to over there. I would have wanted it to be straight mode, but I don't really care too much. Now the water is increasing in the pipe. Maybe that actually helped. And it is decreasing in the fluid buffer. Yeah, these coal power generators at the end seem to be out of water mostly. I don't have too many more foundations or concrete, but still a few at least. So now I would like to build a few more pumps. Wait, some of these are the wrong way around. I don't know why it would offer me to build it this way. I hope 3 pumps would be good enough. Now I just need to send power. To these pumps. And now the water level is rising. I guess that definitely will help with the energy. It is quite loud at the power stations, so I'd rather look here if I want to figure out how much the power has improved, and it seems to be stable now. I guess it wasn't stable before because of the water issues. Maybe now all of the coal power plants have turned on. And potentially the difference between production and capacity might be the biomass burners. Maybe they are all turned off. I'm not sure if they are still connected to the network. This creature is taking a bath near the waterfall. This looks quite nice. At least it would be if the light was more consistent and the saturation was a bit better. I guess it depends on the daytime how these things look. Now I have to walk all this way, because I did walk a long way to get here. I didn't take the factory card as I would usually do. Might just use my remaining concrete to build just a few more platforms this way. And eventually I can turn and go towards there, or should I go there directly? I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess I need to go to the west directly. Like this. And this would be my path to the oil drilling spot. Oh, and this is the wrong kind of foundation actually, but it's fine. I was so used to just being able to pick up stuff like that from the ground or from looking at it. So now I want to go to the hub and research some more inventory. I guess these biomass burners are all turned on. Don't think I have to unlock anything here. I just have to craft the protein. Maybe that's enough for now. I will just try to unlock things. Still didn't find any SAM ore.
Research completed. Alien protein can now be turned into biomass or alien DNA capsules. In addition to being used for research, the invaluable alien lifeform data in these capsules can be traded for fix-it coupons at the Awesome Sink. We guarantee the best capsule to coupon exchange rate anywhere on this planet.
Okay, now I need a bunch of cables. And then I can unlock more inventory slots.
Pocket dimension significantly expanded. I worked all afternoon, analyzing the transdimensional confibulatory permutations of alien DNA to achieve this. We are all doing our part for Fix-It.
That's very nice. Let's now throw away this alien DNA or protein and some of those slugs. And even more of that. I should get more concrete and then build this very long platform over the ocean. This might take a while. I first want to get rid of 7 leaves. They shall leave my inventory. I might take some of this with me. And there's a bunch of concrete. I guess that's enough for now, but also I want to probably already take power with me, so I will check. Maybe I could build some power towers with platforms. I should take more wire with me and maybe a little bit more of the steel bars. So for some reason there's no steel bars, or almost no steel bars coming through. I guess the reason might be a lack of coal. More coal is being used for powering the generators, I guess. Let's see, I will just look for coal. I know where some of it is. Of course, some is already mined in certain locations. Maybe I didn't yet connect that coal over there, and that might be a good idea. It's not really a good thing not to have any of those steel beams available, so I will disconnect the outgoing belts for now. And maybe I will just try to build the things that I can build, but also I will first just go and connect the other coal mine if it's not yet connected. It might be connected, but I need to make sure of that. Also, there was something in this area that I still wanted to look at, possibly. Or wasn't it? I mean, I wanted to remove this at some point, but maybe that was not what I wanted. I wanted more copper wire and copper sheets. That's one thing. So I think there's one belt running along this path, and that's just sulfur, and not yet any coal. And I guess if I get any issues when I go over there, I might just craft myself out of there. It might be the case that I don't have enough mining drills, but then I could just craft them over there. You see back there, there's a ramp, and there's already a coal miner, but it's probably not in use. Might not even be powered. Hello, you. The gravity on this planet is wild. So I will need a few more portable miners. So let's just build one foundation. Then I will place one of these equipment workshops. It's like a crafting bench, I guess, if we compare it to Minecraft. I guess it would be nice to have 10 of those available. I used up my last 2 for the mining drill for the pure iron somewhere in the west, I guess. Northwest. So now I will dismantle this again and just upgrade this one. Can I just land there? I guess it's just a little bit too long. How about I just go down here? Or maybe not. Might have to build another foundation. Now I will accidentally remove these 2 things again. And try to connect this again. There. Oh no. Please don't change the direction in the last moment. I have forgotten what kind of mining drill or ore patch that was. I will just have a little look just to know how much coal might be coming out of there. $240 per minute, that's really good. I'm so used to using the jetpack, it was quite difficult to be without it. It's funny how there seem to be multiple of these berries on top of this very steep mountain thing. Not sure what you would call it. I guess I might even need to build a second coal line towards the steel factory. I can't just use the one that I already have. but I will see whether that's the case. So this seems to be where coal is going. Want to just jump onto that thing and have a better overview. Yeah, I think all the coal is just going that way. And I might want more of it to actually go that way. And this doesn't really seem to be that much. But I will still just have a second line of coal. So I need to skip over these lines that go there. That's a proper crossing. And now I might go down again. I wonder how far I can go down. I guess I will go down all the way. Even though these belts are quite close together. And now I might just go in there. This might mean eventually that these other belts will also stop for a bit, which will help retain some coal in the coal power plants. And this will definitely help make more steel. Steel beams especially. Need to send more coal over there. For some of the stuff that I picked up. And now I want to pick up more steel beams. And then take some foundations towards the oil outpost that I might want to build. might already reshape all of this or customize whatever it's called. Materials, concrete foundations. I guess that is how it's done. And this basically shows where the way is going, or the path. And I will just have a parallel line of foundations, so I have more space to work with. Because I might want to send all those oil products back. And I might even send iron ore back from the pure node that I have found. And now I will also look at my power towers with platform. I guess they have the same price for some reason. They are quite big. Player is in the way when the player is in the middle of... Not in the way, I guess. I mean, doesn't really look in the way. I might also build these power towers every now and then, only when they are necessary, because maybe they are actually... Maybe they can reach very far. I'm not sure. And I didn't put the power tower platform on the hotbar yet. I thought maybe something like that wouldn't be allowed, having 3 feet in mid-air. At least I don't like this. So I will have the edge of the foot, or the corner of the foot, in the corner of the foundation there. And then I want to go up there, just to see how things look. I guess this might only have 2 power connections. And the first power connection might be done to a normal power line, power pole. I wonder where exactly it connected. Okay, it has also power connectors somewhere lower. Maybe these are just optical illusions up there, or maybe there are 2 different ones. I don't know how this works. At least I can see the electrical network from up here. Sadly, I don't know how far this reaches. I guess I will just go and see how far this works. I might also try to take the factory card with me. At least then I have a faster way back. Even though I will have to stop a bunch and... Somehow my jetpack is reaching out of the back. I wonder if the devs had that intentionally, just because that looks funny. And I want to have these foundations reach to the same place. Just so the zooping is more fun. and more consistent. Those are nice waterfalls over there. And I still want to try out whether this island over there is actually reachable. Not sure whether it was that island that wasn't really reachable at some point. Oh, this is the space elevator. Still says invalid aim location. One problem would of course be if I need to go very close to this power line to actually be able to aim or to select it. And now how far can I go with this? There it says a vehicle is in the way. But I guess it's still... okay, now the wire is too long. What I might be doing is just building this first. And then I will just have a 3 wide platform. This might also just be fine. And for now I might just have the 2 platform parts on the right. I wonder whether the zipline tool would also work for these big towers. I guess I might count the length of this cable while I'm not streaming. It would be tedious to count that many foundations. I guess it's also something and a half. At least this is connected and reaches quite far. Sadly, I probably can't select a power tower, get into the car and drive some distance and then still have the wire selected. I guess I see some screws and concrete down there. I'm not sure what else. Maybe cable. Surely there's a hard drive in the drop pod. I hope going quite far in this direction is actually possible without being outside the world border or something. Probably by now I'm too far away to build the next power tower, but I should just try to build them one at a time, or all at once, I mean. Basically walking this way with always a wire in hand. And that doesn't work if I have to build foundations all the time. I would somehow expect these last islands to be sort of where the world border might be, but who knows how the map is designed. I might also just save the game, just in case I suddenly die for world border reasons. This might later also just be the train line that I can build on, or the foundations where I will build the rails. Would also be nice if the game actually showed where the world border is, or told me something like 50 more meters. But as long as I see these big arcs over there, I think I should still be not outside of the world. But I don't know how convex or concave the map is. And now you need to imagine back to when zooping wasn't a thing and each foundation needed to be built one by one. And I don't even know if this factory card existed by then. So I definitely got past these little islands. And there's a big mountainous area over there. I don't know if this is not part of the world map actually, but rather just background like this. This is really just background images. I wonder how high these arcs are, whether I would be basically going through them if I now continued the platform. Last time I had train station at the oil drilling place somewhere over there, and some of the rails went around these pillars. So maybe I will start turning now. I hope I would arrive below the arc. At least for now it seems that way. Even if I jump and duck. I guess the map marker I had made. Okay, I'm very far outside in the ocean. I don't even know if I made a proper map marker for the pure iron. Maybe I didn't. Might have been somewhere over here. And I don't know if it then would be better to just send the iron over here. There's probably the big line of foundations between the space elevator and somewhere behind me. So the power tower also needs concrete, but I might not even build this in this run. I might just go back at some point and fetch more concrete. And I will just try to use up all the concrete that I have for those foundations. And I guess over there is the rocky desert, a biome that I started in last time that I had a serious and very far run of Satisfactory. So the oil must be somewhere in this direction. Maybe there. Might exactly be where I pointed. Maybe there's another one, I don't know. There might even be 3. Yeah, 3 oil drilling places. One thing I could obviously do would just be pumping the oil and sending it all the way over to my base, rather than processing everything right here. So 2 more lines of foundations can be built, and then I will go back. Because then I'm out of concrete. Maybe at some point I will try to generate or record the path and just load it, so I don't have to do all the manual driving myself. It's fun what kinds of angles you can have, and it feels a bit glitchy to be able to look through the ground of the car. Oops, this is quite drastic. And to the right it feels quite foggy. I guess that must have to do with all these waterfalls. I might also try to use the Explorer to go up here. I'm not sure how much faster they would be. So 49 kilometers or 50 kilometers per hour is what this factory cart can do. But also I still can't craft anything while I'm in the... or I can't use a wire and use that to build the next power tower to while I'm in the car. I'll have to see whether I can get the car up here. I think there might be a way. First I need some foundations. The car is hovering a bit. That's not really how gravity works. Okay. I have quite a lot of concrete now. Not sure how much else I need to build certain things. Like, for instance, the power tower with the platform. I guess this should be fine. And I need to go up the ladder. Now I want to try to drive the car without any accidents. This should actually be able to drive faster than the factory cart. It's just difficult to get by some of these obstacles. ...107 kilometers per hour. Or even 12, I don't know. I don't think this would fit below the power tower. I might have to experiment with that. Not the splitter, but the power line. So I might have to walk back to the car. The better solution might be to pick up the car. So this can be not closer. I guess this is how close I can get. This is quite far. Don't have to walk back if I just take the car with me. There's a crafting bench and a little storage. And yeah, it would take quite a bit of stuff if I dismantled this. And I guess I have to build some kind of storage for maybe some concrete. Let's try to drive below this. This actually works. So, a little storage chest just by the side of the road for some concrete and a few iron plates and some wire. Just some cheap stuff that I can lose, that I don't really need to care about. Okay, now I still have 4 inventory spaces left. And I guess this is also already in the correct place. planet back there is very fast. Might also just be a moon, I'm not sure about the astronomy of this game. And I guess I will just build a power tower at the corner there, no matter whether it needs to, or whether it could extend longer. Okay, and the other power towers then will be rotated. The ladder will be on the left side. Now somehow it feels able to get closer to the end of the foundations. Maybe the placement of the foundations is not perfectly aligned with some integer grid of the world. I guess the maximum cable consumption will be 12 for the maximum distance this can take. I wonder how far I can get, or whether the end of the foundations there is maybe not... yeah, I might have to extend the foundations a bit more before I can reach the maximum distance for the power tower. Power tower is also a very cool name, of course. I see a power slug as well. And now, because I have taken so many foundations or concrete with me, I will just build 3 rows. Now I will go back and build the next tower. And it might be especially fun later to drive back without falling into the ocean. And now there's a lot of fog, or not sure what this is called, but I can't really see much of the further landscape. Let's look at oil. There. Don't know how much further back this is or where exactly this is hidden. But I should be almost in reaching distance. Not sure what other kinds of resources might be down there. This looks interesting. I don't know if these are some plants or other structures. Maybe I will go until the arc. Might need one more for each, and then I'm definitely behind the arc. And back there is the rocky desert with some palm trees. There would be also cacti somewhere. And of course this landscape is quite interesting and pretty with these arcs and the floating paths. There might be some nitrogen. Okay, I guess I now know where all these oil fields are. Maybe one there, and one there. And I might try to build a ramp down in the middle of all of them. Somewhere about Here maybe. Maybe even a ramp with a slower slope. Not really sure about this. I might also rebuild this later. Oops. Almost fell down, I think. I guess this wouldn't have been too bad. So, touchdown. And I guess there is a big spitter. And this might just be an oil thing. And there might just be some kind of bees. I guess they might be even attacking me if I come too close. Even though it's passive mode. I'm totally ruining the coast. So now I want to try to go over to the other oil patch. Maybe not too much, because there are also these bees. Or whatever they are. So I think I might end the stream here. Was quite nice and I achieved quite a lot.